A very good afternoon to all of you. Today I am discussing about the topic of synchronous counter. It is a sub part of unit number 4 of Digital Electronic Circuit and System of Electrical Electronics Engineering Department. Myself Javed Hussain. I am a subject teacher of Digital Electronic Circuit and System. So what is the counter? Counter is basically a sequential circuit which is used to design for the counting operation. As we know about a sequential circuit is a 1-bit memory storage device. It can store 1 bit at a time, means it can store 0, either 1. So the application of a sequential circuit is a counter. And the second application of a sequential circuit is a register. Register is a sequential circuit or a combination of a sequential circuit is used to store the information in a temporary manner. Also, a counter is the same way, but it performs the counting operation. So what is the counter? Counter is a sequential circuit. A digital circuit which is used for counting pulses is known as counter. Counter is the widest application of flip-flop. It is a group of flip-flop with a clock signal applied. Counter is basically a two-type. The counter are basically a two-type: asynchronous counter and synchronous counter. Asynchronous counter is also called the ripple counter, and both of the synchronous and asynchronous counter perform the operation of up counting and down counting. Same as that of synchronous counter, it performs the up counting and down counting. Up counting means it counts 0, it counts 0 to maximum, and down counting it perform maximum to 0. So the every counter perform the counting of two-way. Up counting means 0 to maximum, and down counting from maximum to minimum. So what is the asynchronous counter? Asynchronous counter, it is basically a combination of flip-flop. It is basically a combination of a flip-flop which we apply a clock cycle is a synchronous way, or unsimultaneously we apply the clock cycles. It is also a ripple counter. The first flip-flop is clocked by external clock pulse, and then each successive flip-flop is clocked by output of preceding flip-flops. The term asynchronous refers to the event that do not have a fixed time relationship with each other. Asynchronous counter is the one in which the flip-flop within the counter and do not change the state at exactly same time because they do not have a common clock pulses. So it is called the asynchronous or a ripple counter. What is the synchronous counter? A synchronous counter having clock pulses simultaneously apply all the flip-flops. What is the basic difference of asynchronous and synchronous flip-flop? The clock pulses. The clock pulses asynchronously apply in a synchronous counter, and the synchronous counter synchronously and simultaneously apply all the flip-flops. Both the counter perform the countings. It performs the up counting and down counter. So let us discuss about a asynchronous 2-bit counter. Here the asynchronous 2-bit counter. 2-bit means maximum possible count is 4, which is start from 0 to 1 is a up counting, and the down counting 1 to 0. But both the condition, it maximally count the 4 possible stages. So here the asynchronous up counter, 2-bit asynchronous counter, which is required the 2 T flip-flop. Why? So the one of the question arrive in a mind, why we use only the T flip-flop? Because the T flip-flop, which is made by JK flip-flop, and also a special operation it perform. There are two basic operation it perform. The hold operation, when the data input is 0, we apply and clock pulses we give the flip-flop, so it perform the hold operation. When the data input high is applied and also apply the clock pulses, so it give the toggle operation. So hold and toggle, two basic operation he perform. Hold operations means the previous stage is copied the same, means the previous output is 0, so the next output is also 0. This is the hold operation. When the previous output is 1 and next output is 0, so it means the toggling. Toggling means change the state, high to low and low to high, 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. So there are two basic operation it perform, hold operation and toggle operation. The two operation and perform with the help of data input. When the data input is low and clock pulses it gives, so it perform the hold operation and output of the flip-flop is 0. When the output is high and clock pulses we apply, so it perform the toggle operation. Input is 0, output is 1. Input is 1, output is 0. This is the toggle operation. So let us discuss about the 2-bit asynchronous counter, which is counted on the basis of 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n, here is 2-bit, so 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power n, here is n is number of flip-flop we used. Here is 2-bit means 2 flip-flop we used, and maximum possible count is 2 to the power 4 is 2 to the power 2 is 4, which is start from 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. This is the up counting operation. When the down counting operation, it is 1 1 1 0 0 1 and 1 1. It is a reverse operation of up counting. So there's two T flip-flop we used and apply our data input as high. Every time it toggle. The two flip-flop maximum possible count is 4. See the timing diagram of the timing diagram having a 4 clock pulses. The flip-flop 1. Initially, all the flip-flop in a rest condition, so the output of flip-flop Q0 and Q1 is 0 0. After the first negative edge triggered we applied, the first negative edge triggered is applied, the flip-flop 1 will be a toggle and flip-flop 2 is off condition. Flip-flop 1 is toggle, so it performs 0 to 1. This is the first stage, first output of flip-flop 1, and then second flip-flop is off condition, so it carried the previous output, which is 0 0. Okay. A green line for output of flip-flop 1 and blue line is output of flip-flop 2. The second clock pulse we apply, the second negative edge triggered we apply. On the arrival of second negative clock pulse, the flip-flop 1 toggle again and output is 0. Change in the output of flip-flop 1 act as a negative edge of the clock of flip-flop B, so it will also toggle. It toggles 0 to 1. The next is third negative edge triggered we applied. On the arrival of negative edge of clock, flip-flop 1 is toggle again and QA become 1 from 0. Since there's the positive going change, flip-flop B does not, flip-flop 2 does not respond to it and the remain is inactive. So flip-flop 2 output does not change. It continues to be equal to 1, and this stage the output is 1 and 1. After the fourth negative is triggered, on the arrival of fourth negative clock age, flip-flop 1 toggle again and output of flip-flop 1 from 0. This negative change in a flip-flop 1 act as a clock pulse for the flip-flop 2. Hence it toggled to the change QB from 1 to 0. The output of both flip-flop is 0, 0. This is also a diagram of asynchronous 2-bit counter. Here is the truth table of 2-bit asynchronous counter. 2-bit up counting. Initially they all are 0, 0. Then the first negative is triggered is going 0 and 1. The second negative trigger is going 1, 0. And then third is 1, 1. And then fourth is recycle. There is a state diagram is also. There is a 4-bit count. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. This is the up counting operation. For the down counting, for 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0. This is a 2-bit asynchronous counter. Then the next is 3-bit asynchronous binary counter. For the 3-bit maximum sequential circuit or T flip-flop is required 3. So 2 to the power 3 means how many possible count it count? 8, which is start from 0 to 7 for up counting and 7 to 0 for down counting. This is the 3-bit asynchronous up counter where the flip-flop 1 is FF0, flip-flop 2 is FF1 and flip-flop 2 is FF2. So also a truth table of the flip-flop, also the truth table of 3-bit asynchronous counter. Initially they all are reset condition, means all outputs are 0, 0. Then the next clock pulse we apply, means the first clock pulse we apply, the output of flip-flop 1 is continuous toggle because it's apply a externally clock pulse and data input. The flip-flop 1 FF0 is continuously perform the operation, and flip-flop 2 it perform alternate on conditions. It operate when the transient goes from 1 to 0, means suitably clock pulse is applied and data input is getted, so it is an on condition and give the output. So flip-flop 1 FF1 is operate when the suitably clock pulse is positive is triggered and data input is getted and it give the output. The same condition is applied the FF2 of flip-flop 3 when it's suitably positive is triggered and data input it getted, so it give the output. So that there is a state diagram, there is a truth table of 3-bit asynchronous binary counter for up counting. The first counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for up counting. For down counting 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 and 0. The total count is 8, which is start from 0 to 7 and 7 to 0 for down counting. This is the state diagram of asynchronous down counter, which is count the total 2 to the power 3 means 8 maximum possible count, which is start from maximum to minimum. Maximum means 7, it indicates a binary number 111, then 110, 101, 100, 011, the next is 010, next is 001 and 00, which is a start from maximum most significant bit to least significant bit. Here the most significant bit is 7, least significant bit is 0. The next site is a diagram for the up counting 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0 and 1 0 1 and 1 1 0 1 1 1. The next is 4-bit asynchronous binary counter. It means it perform the total counting is 16, means 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4, here's 4 toggle flip-flop we used. The first flip-flop is FF0, next is FF1, FF2, FF3. FF0 is FF0 is every clock cycle it operated, because it's independently clock pulses and data input it getted and it gives the output. But the flip-flop 2 is respond when the suitably negative is triggered, it getted and data output. Same as that of flip-flop 3 and flip-flop 4. Let us see the diagram, clock diagram of flip-flop. It totally counts the 16, means 0 to 15. It is 4-bit, means the 4 output we taken Q0, Q1, Q3, Q2 and Q3. Q0 output, the output of Q0 of FF0 flip-flop 1. It continuously operate and give the output 0 1. It continuously toggle 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1. It continuously toggle, but the flip-flop 2 clock input is depend on the output of flip-flop 1. So it respond when the suitably negative is triggered, it get it and give the output. It will be operate in a second negative is triggered, and Q2 is operated 4 clock pulses, and Q3 the Q4 out. The fourth flip-flop is operated when the 8 flip-flop, when the 8 clock pulses. After that, the 8 clock pulses, it will be operate, and then the switch off condition. So we remember that a flip-flop is operate when the suitably is triggered and data input we apply. There are 2 type of is triggered: positive is triggered and negative is triggered. Positive is triggered, it means the transient from 0 to 1 it goes. So this is the positive is triggered, and negative is triggered when the transient from 1 to 0, maximum to minimum, it is called the negative age trigger. So there's 2 type of age triggering we heard in a lesson of sequential circuit. This is the next counter, asynchronous decade counter. Decade means it counts totally 10 counts, which is a start from 0 to 9. Decade counter counts the 10 maximum possible count. But there's problem. How many flip-flops we use to design the decade counter? So if we take the 3 flip-flops, so maximum count is 8. But we counted 10. So we required the 4th T flip-flop. But 4th T flip-flop, it maximally count 16, which is start from 0 to 15, but we required only the 10 count. So we take the 4 flip-flop and also required some combinational logic circuit to reset the operation after the counting of 10. So here's NOT gate is connected to a flip-flop 4 and flip-flop 2. Let us see the clock diagram. It totally counts the 10 counts. The output of flip-flop 1 is Q0, output of flip-flop 2 is Q1, output of flip-flop 3 is Q2, and output of flip-flop 4 is Q3. The NOT gate is connected to a clear When it's get a clear, so all the flip-flop in a reset operation. Reset operation means all flip-flop start initially, means all flip-flop outputs are 000. After that the count 10. After that the count 10, the all flip-flops are 00. So it only perform the 0 to 9 operation. After that the 9 operation, all flip-flop are reset with the help this NOT gate which is connected to output of flip-flop 4 and flip-flop 2. So it totally count the 10. It is called the ripple decade up counter. There is a clock diagram. And the next topic is synchronous, which is discussed in a next lecture. So thank you very much.